this pain that I feels like it's going to last forever. It feels like it's going to last forever, and it don't feel like it's light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't. It feels bad. Swishy. Hey y'all, what's up? I look real sleepy. Look at my nail, it's broke. Y'all, I'm broke. Ergo, my nail is broke. You ain't finna just be going and spending money trying to get your stuff fixed. But hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? I just wanted to come on and kind of get straight to the point. So the topic of this video is kind of just like talking about shame. And kind of like the shame that I feel and am like trying to deal with and process with getting divorced and being pregnant and just being triggered, you know. So I just give like a little story of how I knew like shame was kind of lying there within me. So you know, I moved out of town. Nobody here knows me. And like for some reason, since I've been here, I've been feeling like I needed to wear big shirts and to hide my belly. And I asked myself why I was doing this. If you hear some background noise, that's my kids. They're like having a dance party. But I had to really sit down and ask myself why I was doing this. Like, you know, I'm married and I'm pregnant. You know, I'm still married. You know, I'm getting divorced, but I'm still married. I got pregnant while I'm married. And like, yeah, I feel shame because I feel like this isn't the life that I wanted. You know, like I felt shame because I felt like I don't have anybody that's accountable for me. Nobody to just be like, oh yeah, that's my baby. Like my husband literally was like, I don't want to be with you no more. And it's not that I believe he felt like he don't want to be a father to my baby or my kids or nothing like that, but it's just like as a woman, it puts you in a place like I'm single. I gotta survive for myself. I gotta do for myself. I gotta get it myself. I gotta take care of these kids by myself. Like nobody's accountable for me. And I just remember back like the shame that I felt having my daughter, my first child, when I got pregnant with her in high school. And it was filled with a lot of shame because of course I wasn't married. And of course, like my boyfriend that I had then, he was just kind of like not really messing with me like that. We wasn't together like that. It was a real messed up situation. But I remember all the shame that I carried all 9 months. And then like I kind of feel like now I'm climbing back to like 18-year-old Sharice who was trying to hide her pregnancy so people didn't judge her, you know, or people didn't look at her no type of way. I felt like that was unresolved within me and still kind of there. And I'm like, why are you hiding your belly from people? Why aren't you proud about this pregnancy? And I just felt like I was proud when I had someone proud to say that I carried their child. And now that I don't have that, you know, it hurts and it reminds me of the shame. And so I dealt with shame a lot, you know, over the past week, trying to get to the bottom of it. And y'all, being single and pregnant is not easy. Like there's nobody there to rub your back after a long day. There's nobody there to, you know, help you bring stuff in, laundry in. And I'm not saying like just because you're pregnant you need all of that, but there's like a different feeling when you're in a happy relationship and pregnant rather than being single. It's not just shame, but fear started to come up out of me. Fear of my future and fear of like, what am I gonna do by myself with all of these kids? Because yeah, in the future, I would love to be in another relationship, but the scars and the stuff that I'm trying to heal from are so deep and loud right now that I honestly cannot see when I will ever be able to trust a man again. Like being accused of stuff that I didn't do. Like I know for a fact, that I was good to my husband. I was faithful to my husband. Like I've never cheated on my husband. I didn't lay my hands on my husband. I wasn't cussing my husband out. Like I've never done any of this stuff. So being accused and my name being dragged, like carrying that on top of like the sadness of losing somebody you love, on top of adjusting, moving to a different state, on top of having to rebuild everything from scratch. Like I literally have to get everything on my own again. Like I have had people nice enough to sow into me and my children, but like for the most part, it's me. Like I have some people mad at me for something I didn't do, you know what I'm saying? And I just really had to figure out, like, how did I get here? How is shame still here? How is fear of my future still here? It's like the fear of, being with someone else in the future, and then the same fear, like, but you could easily abandon me. So now it's bringing up abandonment issues. It's bringing up rejection. And, like, all of this stuff is just bringing up so much in me to the point where, like, I can't enjoy my pregnancy. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and be like, oh, it's so beautiful and I'm so happy. And, like, no, I'm freaking scared out of my mind because it's like, bro, you really did one with this one. You did one with this one, Sharice. Like, I made a mess. I really made a mess. And so today I was just, like, trying to take accountability for all of the things. Like, it was a lot of apprehension and coming back into the marriage that I was in. I had a lot of second thoughts about it, and honestly in my gut and in my heart was like, don't do it. But I didn't want to be alone anymore, and I felt like I really still loved this person, and so I gambled on it and I lost. So I just have a lot of feelings that's coming up, and it's really hard, and I'm just trying to take accountability. And I was reading today Psalm 38 where David was like, this is too hard, God. Like, this is too much. Like, stop punishing me. I'm sorry for whatever I did. Like, I can't take no more people out to get me. Like, I felt that. It's so, like, if you feel like you're suffering, like, go read Psalm 38. Like, I really relate with that because I feel like I'm suffering right now. Like, I could put on a happy face. I could smile. I could get my hair done. I could put on makeup. I could do all of this stuff. But at the end of the day, deep down, like, I'm still very much trying to heal from a lot of the pain and the unresolved stuff that's coming up through this pain. So, like, the trauma, the shame, the anger, the rejection, the abandonment issues, the stuff that I haven't dealt with from when my daughter was born 10 years ago, and then having to carry a family on my back, fear of my future. Like, it's a lot going on in me right now, and I don't know if there's a lot going on in anybody else, but like, we have to pull our encouragement from somewhere. We have to pull our joy from somewhere, and it's hard. And even if you have to ask God, like, give me an inch, like, I just need a little bit of joy today. It's like what I'm asking for. I understand, like, and I get how it can be hard. So I just wanted to come on here and just be very transparent. Shame is kicking my butt, but I know that I don't have to live in shame because Jesus bore everything, all the weight of the world on the cross, and he redeemed us. And there's a God that loves us, that says we won't be here long. Like, I'm literally was in tears because I'm like, how long am I gonna feel like this? Like, I don't know when I'm ever going to feel okay. This pain that I feels like it's gonna last forever. It feels like it's gonna last forever, and it don't feel like it's light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't. It feels bad. because you want somebody to want you. You want somebody to love you. You want somebody to care for you and your kids. Like, this is the stuff that you would want. And when you plan out your life, when you're a little girl, this is the stuff that you put on there, you know? Is that somebody's gonna love me for me. They're not gonna talk down on me. They're not gonna call me petty. They're not gonna accuse me. They're not gonna lie on me. They're not gonna do none of this. They're not gonna make me look stupid. They're not gonna cheat on me. Like, you expect all of that stuff when you fall in love. And it's scary because, like, do you ever really know a person? Like, that scares the crap out of me, is that I could fall in love again years down the line. I could marry again years down the line. But it's kind of like, will I really know you? Will this really last? So, I have a lot going on. It's like, even that, it's like, and I know it's the enemy. I know it's not me. I know none of this stuff is the truth. I know it's emotions. I know it's the enemy. I know, but I just need to lean into what I'm feeling and feel it. And I have a lot of feelings, like, even another feeling. It's like, Sharice, who gonna want you with 3 kids? Like, I know that's silly, and I know it's probably plenty men that'll be like, oh, she got 3 kids, she nice, whatever, I'll get with her. But, like, it's a knock at your esteem. Yeah, my esteem has been taking a lot of hits. My confidence, because now it's kind of like, why is that all you think about? Why is it you think about who's gonna want you? Why can't you just want to be alone? And so that's another thing that I have to dig up, is like, Sharice, you don't know how to be alone. You don't want to be alone. Why aren't you happy alone? And so there's so many different emotional aspects of what I'm going through, and I'm literally taking it day by day. Divorce is not easy. Pregnancy while single is not easy. None of this is easy, because the person that just loved you or claimed they loved you endlessly all of a sudden hates your guts. And you can't fight it in yourself to hate them. But you're so hurt that all of that pain turns inward on yourself. And that's really hard for me. And I wish that I had more happy things to share with people right now, but I'm not happy right now in this life. I'm not happy. Like, I'm gonna keep living because I know things get better. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep trying because I know things get better. But right now, life sucks and I'm unhappy. And I hope that one day I can look back and all of this makes sense for me and my kids. I really want it to make sense. So I just needed to get that off my chest. I thank you all for watching, and those of you who have subscribed. But I'm gonna go because my back hurts, and I probably should take some Tylenol and put my heating pad on it. But yeah, I plan on continuing to document this journey, the highs and the lows. Today was a low. Today was a low, but it'll get better. All right, well, I'm see y'all in the next video. Bye.